Big news coming in from the state of Karnataka ahead of the assembly elections to be held there in April and May this year. A murder-accused SDPI candidate or SDPI member, Shafi Bellare, will likely be fielded on the part of the SDPI for the upcoming assembly elections in the state of Karnataka. Now remember that the SDPI has been under scrutiny for several alleged acts of terrorism, and Shafi Bellare has been named as an accused in the murder of Praveen Nettaru. Praveen Nettaru was a BJYM worker who was murdered in July last year near Mangaluru in Karnataka, and Shafi Bellare is among more than 20 people who've been named by the National Investigation Agency in its charge sheet following investigations into the murder of Nettaru. Shafi Bellare is known to have played a role in that particular murder. Now, there is consternation in political ranks over the fact that this man might now be given a ticket on the part of the SDPI for the upcoming assembly elections from the constituency of Puttur in Karnataka. Now, we did speak to the SDPI member, and they have basically said that Mr. Bellare has been framed in this particular case, and they would likely consider him to be in the probable list of candidates for the assembly polls. Let me go across to Imran, who's been tracking all the developments pertaining to the story, and he's got us the story as well. Imran, what can you tell us now about whether or not Shafi Bellare is likely to be given a ticket? Is that more or less a done deal? And this is extremely alarming given the fact that he's also been named by the NIA in its charge sheet for the murder of Praveen Nettaru.
Well, absolutely, Siddharth. It most likely looks like it's a done deal. He's one of the top probable candidates for the Puttur Assembly constituency seat, and Shafi Bellare, who goes by the name Ismail, he's popularly referred to as Shafi Bellare, his constituency place he comes from, and this Ismail Aka Shafi Bellare is most probably the candidate for the SDPI in the Puttur Assembly constituency. However, the Apsar Kodlipete, the General Secretary and Election in charge, says that he's one of the prime contender, but it's not decided and finalized. They will release the final list on February last week. But let me remind our viewers what is the controversy about. This is the case about Praveen Nettaru, BJP Yuva Morcha leader, who was murdered in front of his house in his constituency there, and 5 people came in 3 motorbikes and killed him. NIA has filed charge sheet against 15 people in this case. Sharif is one of the main accused. He has been an SDPI leader. According to them, Shafi was involved in the conspiracy in the planning and execution of the murder of the Praveen Nettaru. Now, his candidature has courted controversy now as SDPI plans to field him from Puttur Assembly constituencies. Now, BJP has lashed on to it. There are several reactions coming in against this. They're saying that this is expected, this is a communal organization, and they're trying to reap into that. Siddharth, let me remind you also that when Praveen Nettaru murder case happened, there was outpouring of anger among the ranks and file among BJP and Yuva Morcha. In fact, they had even attacked the party president's car over this issue. Now, they had demanded that the government take strict action against PFI. After this incident, in just a couple of months, PFI was banned. So when you clearly see that his murder was instrumental for the ban of PFI in not just in Karnataka but across India. Now, one of the main accused in this case, Shafi Bellare, is now been made as probable candidate for the Puttur Assembly constituency from SDPI. They're yet to announce it officially February last week, but looks like he's going to be the candidate. He's been arrested 5th November last year, and from his house in Bellare, and along with him 2 others were also arrested. He's currently under custody. He's named in the charge sheet by the NIA in the Praveen Nettaru murder case, and his candidature is now...
You're absolutely right, Imran. On the 5th of November 2022 is when Shafi Bellare had been raided and apprehended on the part of the NIA. Subsequently, his name was included in the charge sheet that was filed by the NIA towards the end of January this year. Let me go across to my colleague Ziad as well, who has some more details about Shafi Bellare. Yes, Ziad.
That's why, Siddharth, you rightly mentioned that Shafi Bellare was arrested by the National Investigation Team in the Praveen Nettaru case. And this is the list of accused. You know, we have people who've been arrested and those who are accused in the Praveen Nettaru case as far as the National Investigation Team's probe investigation goes. And the accused number 9 in that list is Ismail Shafi K, alias Shafi Bellare. As you can see his picture over here, Shafi Bellare's picture is over here. and name clearly mentioned Ismail Shafi K. His age is 39 years. His father's name is Adam Kunhi K. So the name rightly there, the name mentioned by the NIA, Ismail Shafi K, is among the accused in the Praveen Nettaru case.
Yeah, so Shafi Bellare, like you rightly said, was named as accused number 9 in that charge sheet. More than 20 people have been named among the accused. There are 3 to 4 accused who are still absconding and yet need to be apprehended on the part of the NIA. The NIA has put out their details as well. So a comprehensive investigation conducted by the NIA into this particular matter, and they've added the name of Ismail Shafi or Shafi Bellare in the charge sheet. Now, we also managed to speak to one of the members of the SDPI who claimed that Shafi Bellare will likely be named as the candidate from Puttur and that he's been framed in this particular case. So take us through the contents of that conversation as well, Imran, when you spoke to one of the leaders from the SDPI in the state of Karnataka who claimed that the NIA has been framing Shafi Bellare, that he has nothing to do with Praveen Nettaru's murder, that he's being implicated based on false presumptions.
Well, absolutely, Siddharth. The gentleman I spoke to was Afsar Kodlipete. He's a state general secretary of the party and also in charge of Karnataka elections. He's the deciding body of the candidates list. And he says that, yes, Shafi Bellare's name has been one of the probable candidates for Puttur Assembly constituency. He's one of the top contenders for the seat. He says that the charges against him are framed by the NIA. They are baseless charges. Hence, he's still an accused, not convicted in this case. So they did not find anything objectionable for him be making as a candidate for the Puttur Assembly constituency. Now I asked him a question directly, is that when there are severe grave charges against him by the NIA in the charge sheet. He's been accused, one of the prime accused in the murder of Praveen Nettaru, that BJYM Morcha leader. I also asked him why is that despite having such serious charges against him that you still want to go ahead. They claim that he's innocent and all these charges are framed by the BJP government to fix their leaders, and they feel that he is just accused but not convicted. Hence, he feels the most probable candidate for the Puttur Assembly constituency. And they say that his name most likely will be announced on the last week of February, where the final list of candidates will come out.
Okay, Imran, stay with us. Riyadh has some more details about Shafi Bellare. This even as the SDPI has said that it plans to contest in more than 100 constituencies in the upcoming elections. Yes, Riyadh, take us through some more details about this man.
Yes, Siddharth, we have the NIA press release dated January 21, 2023, and this press release, NIA says in this press release, investigation revealed that PFI, as part of its agenda to create terror, communal hatred and unrest in society, and to further its agenda to establishing Islamic rule by 2047, formed secret teams called secret teams or killer squads to carry out killings of its perceived enemies and targets. Now, crucially, the 20 accused against whom the charge sheet has been filed, accused number 9 in that list is Ismail Shafi, son of Adam Kunhi, whose picture we showed you just now.
Yeah, so this is the press release that was issued by the National Investigation Agency in the month of January after it filed a fairly comprehensive charge sheet that had some scathing allegations against members of the PFI and the SDPI. We'll take you through those in just a short while, but there's a reaction that's been coming in from the Bharatiya Janata Party as well that has slammed the SDPI now for its decision to even consider fielding an accused in the upcoming state elections in Karnataka. Let's listen to what the BJP CT Ravi has said.
उनका नाम रहने के बाद में भी टिकट दिया, उसका मतलब क्या है? वो उस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऐसा ही है, ऐसा कम्युनल लोगों को सपोर्ट करने के लिए ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बना है.